My name is Kaito Yamafuji. I'm 27 years old. I'm considering getting married to my girlfriend, Eri, as we've been dating steadily since college. Where do you think you'd want to have the wedding, Eri?
Your brother's wedding was incredible. I looked their venue up, and it seems like they've got all kinds of wedding plans and ideas.
I see. It might not be a bad idea to have a wedding in the same venue as my brother. My older brother had a wedding half a year ago, and he and his wife moved into my parents' home together. They're getting older and more fragile, so the fact that they're living together makes me feel a little better. I was thankful for them doing that. I'm sure if they didn't say that they would live there, then I would have talked about moving in with Eri.
But that wedding venue is pretty expensive, so I was thinking about looking somewhere else to go.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime thing, so you should choose whichever wedding venue you want, even if it's a little expensive.
What are you talking about? A wedding is just a checkpoint. I don't want to spend that much money on a wedding. I would rather spend that money on things like a house or furniture. It'll be so much better.
You know, I really like that about you, Eri.
Oh, yeah, a little change of subject, but have you been giving your personal belongings away to someone recently?
Huh? No, I haven't.
Your clothes?
Yeah, I usually wear clothes till they're not wearable anymore. I think by the time I'm satisfied with them, they're all worn down, so I wouldn't give them to anyone.
I see.
Yeah, I even had clothes from middle school that I was wearing until you said that I should just throw them out.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. I gave you a shirt that was similar in design because I figured you like it.
Yeah, exactly. I've got clothes that you gave me too, so I definitely couldn't consider just giving away my clothes either.
Oh, stop it, Kaito.
A few days later, I was talking to Eri on the phone, and I remembered that at one point, she said that she wanted to go out on a camping trip during the winter. When I was in college, I used to be part of a mountain climbing club, so I had experience camping in the winter. I had a bunch of winter tents and other equipment back at my parents' house. That weekend, I decided to take Eri and go back to my parents' house to pick up my camping gear.
Sorry, I know I'm asking for a lot.
Nah, I think winter camping is great. The air is cooler and cleaner, so the stars are beautiful at night. I have some really nice views I want to share with you. I hope their condition isn't too bad. If it is, I'll have to buy a new set of gear. It had been 6 months since I'd been back to my parents' house. When I remembered that my brother's wife would be there too, I got a little nervous. I'm not really good with my brother's wife. I gave their wedding gift a day before the wedding just to make things simpler, and... Congrats on your wedding, Akiko-san!
Hey, about the gift that you gave us yesterday, you work at a nice company and you only give that much to your brother as a celebration? What are you thinking? You should give more normally. What a pity, seriously.
Huh? Yeah, I haven't forgotten what she said on her wedding day. My brother told her that it's much more than what's socially expected of me, but Akiko-san must have wanted more, apparently. I hadn't been able to talk to his wife too much after that, but because of that whole incident, I haven't been able to bring myself to like her much. They live with my parents, so I don't want to think that she's a bad person, but... Yo, Kaito! It's been so long! You too, Eri-san!
Hello.
I know this is sudden. Sorry about that. You're alright today? Oh, it's totally fine. Dad and Mom are out right now, but Akiko and I are here. So, you're here to pick up some of your stuff? Yeah, I wanted to pick up my camping gear from the shed, but I figured I'd take some stuff from my room too while I'm here. You left my room alone, right? Yeah, there were more than enough rooms for us to live in without messing with your room. I mean, we haven't cleaned it up or anything though, so it might be a little dusty. That's fine. But maybe I'll come by sometime and try to clean up on my own. Alrighty? Huh? There's nothing in here. Wait, what? Why? I don't know. That's a great question. Akiko? There's nothing in Kaito's room. Do you know where all of it went?
Huh? What? Kaito-kun is over or something?
Did you move the stuff in his room?
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. It was in the way, so I just threw it all out.
Huh?
Huh?
You threw it out? Seriously? Why did you throw away all that stuff without asking anyone? You shouldn't be throwing out Kaito's stuff without even asking him.
But I mean, everyone in the household, including you, can't throw stuff out. You just hoard everything. You say you can use it one day, so you just leave everything in the rooms, and I figured if I didn't do something, then the whole house would just turn into a junkyard.
But there were a lot of expensive things in that room too, and some of them were really important to me and had sentimental value. If it was in the way, you could have just told me, and I would have come gotten everything.
Look, it's already been disposed of, so what are you gonna do about it, huh? I can't do anything to get your stuff back. Or what, you wanna come up with fake expensive stuff so that you can ask me for the money?
Even if you accidentally threw the stuff away, you should not be having that attitude.
But...
It's fine, whatever. I guess telling you doesn't change the fact that everything is gone, and I can't get it back anymore. Kaito. It's fine, bro. Did you already throw away the stuff in the shed outside?
I haven't touched the shed yet, but...
Then I'll just take the camping gear and be on my way. Let's go, Eri.
Yeah.
Luckily, all of the camping gear that was in the shed was untouched. I packed everything into my car before heading back to my house quickly. After I got back to my house, I saw that my brother had called, and when I returned the call, he started apologizing to me. He was calling me to let me know that he would ask Akiko where she threw everything out, and then reach out to me. He also told me he would make her apologize to me too, but I'm sure I'm not going to be getting it back. I'm so upset! There was a lot of stuff that you bought for me.
Kaito...
I shouldn't have waited around till I got married to pick the stuff up either. I should have just moved everything the second that my brother got married. I wonder if she really threw everything away.
If they were valuables, it's possible that she sold them too, right? I didn't really want to bring this up, but if Akiko-san was selling your personal belongings away without your permission, then you should talk to the police. I think that technically that means she's selling stolen goods.
Stolen goods?
Even if the purchase went through, if it's stolen goods, you can get it back as long as the sale is within 2 years. I mean, you have to go to the police first, but...
You really know a lot, don't you?
Yeah, I work at a pawn shop buying brands goods, so yeah. Do you remember how I asked if you were selling all of your personal belongings in bulk or something a little while back?
Yeah, I do.
Well, there was a suspicious man that came by my store the other day. He sold like 50 articles of clothing and jewelry all at once.
Huh?
And on top of that, the stuff that he brought all kind of looked like something that you had on a little while before too, so I got curious. He was acting super suspicious, and he said that he forgot his ID, so I said that we couldn't buy from him. If we don't actually follow the law and buy stolen goods, then the store also becomes responsible for it.
Maybe it's possible that Akiko-san asked that man to come sell my personal belongings.
Yeah, from what Akido-san was saying, I really feel like it's possible that the stuff was actually your stuff.
If she really was trying to sell my stuff without asking me and make a quick buck, I'm not going to let that slide. I don't care if she's my older brother's wife or not. I called my brother and told him about what Eri just told me. That night, my older brother brought Akiko-san and came over to my house. Kaito, I'm so sorry. Akiko confessed about everything she's done. She tried to sell your stuff.
I'm so sorry. I'll give you your stuff back, so please don't call the police.
Where's my stuff at?
It's at my friend's house. is the man that tried to sell Kaito stuff your friend? He came to my store to try to sell stuff, so I remember his face. Yes, that's my friend. He hasn't sold anything yet, so I'm just gonna go over to his house tomorrow and give you everything back.
Tomorrow? No! Your ass is going today to pick up that stuff!
Oh, okay.
Apparently, Akiko-san really was trying to sell my stuff and make a quick buck for herself. However, every store she went to was suspicious of all the stuff, so they were planning on selling them on auction sites online. However, all of my stuff was still sitting in Akiko-san's friend's car, so nothing was sold. I got everything back. However, things that didn't seem like they would sell for a lot really were just tossed out, so it's not like everything that was in my room came back to me. I'm so sorry. Bro.
Kaito-kun, honey, I'm so sorry.
I didn't realize that you were the kind of person that did this kind of thing, Akiko. I don't think I can continue staying married to you like this.
But wait, you're not going to tell me that you want to get a divorce, are you?
No, but I'm really considering divorcing you. My brother told my parents that he was considering divorcing her as well. He contacted a lawyer and immediately began preparations for the divorce. During the time that they were getting ready to get a divorce, they found out something else shocking.
What is that shocking truth?
Well, the man that Akiko-san claimed to be her friend, turns out they were bumping uglies behind my brother's back.
Huh? She was cheating on him?
Apparently, when my brother and my parents were all out, she would bring the man in to have fun with and make him carry out all my stuff from my room.
But kind of sick, twisted woman. And what about your brother?
I don't think I've ever seen him that furious. He's burning with rage and is saying that he'll be suing her and him for as much money as possible.
I see. I still remember their wedding like it was yesterday. And then all this happens. I'm so sad to hear that. I know that your brother is probably the most shocked, but...
Yeah. My brother sued Akiko-san and her boyfriend for a pretty big sum of money and divorced her. It was about 8 months after I had gone back home and realized that my stuff was missing. However, even if the divorce went through, it's not like the sadness that my brother experienced would just disappear. Huh? What are you doing? My brother still lives with my parents, but I was worried about him, so I swung by from time to time to check up on how he was doing. Just throwing stuff away. I figured I would get rid of everything that reminds me of her, and just try to get my mind off of her completely. I think I'm going to take everything that might make any money to Eri-san's store, and sell it all there. And Kaito, don't worry about me. I want you to find your happiness with Eri-san. I know that my divorce has been getting in the way of your wedding plans, and you weren't even able to go camping, right? I'm so sorry. It's okay. We both talked about it and agreed to wait, so don't worry about it, okay? I see. But I've already gotten the divorce, so I want you to hurry up and get married, huh? I'm still 30, and sure, I've been divorced now, but I'm not going to give up on life just yet. I'm believing that I'm going to meet the next person. You never know. I might meet the next woman in my life at your wedding, huh? Yeah, alright. I believe that you'll be able to find someone good for you. I think he's just saying that right now to try to act tough, but I really do hope that one day he meets someone good enough for him. All I can do is pray for his happiness, but I don't know enough people to have anyone introduce me to anyone. I was finally able to go camping with Eri.
Oh my god, the stars are so beautiful.
I know we were talking about camping earlier this year. Sorry it took so long, huh? It's not even winter, it's fall.
It's totally fine. It was really cold back then. I think now is the perfect temperature for us to come camping. It's my first camping anyways.
Hey, Eri.
Hmm?
My brother told me that he didn't want me to worry. He said he wanted me to find my happiness with you.
Yeah.
Why don't we start talking about our marriage? and get our wedding planned soon, huh?
Yeah, okay.
I'm sorry that it took this long, but I was so happy that you considered my family's happiness and waited for me. Thank you so much.
It's totally fine. Your family is my family too, Kaito.
Thank you. I love that about you, Eri.
Oh, yeah. Your brother actually came by my store to sell a bunch of stuff the other day. I'm sure it's probably all the stuff from his ex-wife, but...
I know. I saw him when he was going through everything.
And funnily enough, one of my coworkers seems to have fallen for him at first sight when he came to sell stuff.
Huh?
Apparently, she figured out that he was my boyfriend's brother from how we were talking, and she asked me to exchange their contact info. What do you think? She's pretty kind and considerate.
Well, I can talk to him and see what he thinks. That's really up to him.
Yeah, that's true.
The following year, I married Eri. I made her wait for quite some time, but I'm really thankful for how much she cared about my brother when he was down. I want to keep taking care of her for the rest of my life. As for my brother, he's apparently gotten in touch with Eri's coworker. They're not dating yet or anything, but I think that he seems happier after he started texting that woman. You never know where you're going to meet the person of your dreams. I just pray that that person is my brother's love of his life.
You never really know where you might stumble to the love of your life. Don't be afraid because life is going to pass by you. Don't be afraid life is going to pass you by if you just wait around. Go outside and try to find the person.
Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Make sure to subscribe and click the bell for notifications.